the games in town this week. Montana State for men's basketball. UND hockey, men at home against Denver. Let's start with that one. The Denver Pioneers in town came off a 3-0 shutout of Colorado College in a lone game they played this past weekend, and sneaking up in the standings. Had a great series, Brad, with them in Denver in December.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's interesting to me is they've kind of gone to their other goaltender now. Evan Cowley hasn't been playing a lot of games. Tanner Gillette has been the guy getting the start. That's the guy UND beat out there. So I'm very curious to see how the goaltending works for Denver this weekend, and that's something we'll be watching for sure.
The young Heinen guy is a pretty good player. He's been stacking up some points, huh?
Leading scorer as a freshman. He's got to be in consideration to win Rookie of the Year in the league. He's a good player. Trevor Moore can put up the points. I never thought Quentin Shore would be like their sixth leading scorer on this team. So that says they've got some young players stepping up and doing some things. And of course, Joey LaLeggia is around for his 18th year right now. And he's still scoring a lot of goals from the blue line. I think he has 10 already, or 9 or 10.
He's doing a pretty good job back there. It's we talk about it all the time about big series, so I guess not even any sense to really go there. We know how important they are in the NCHC standings every series.
Well, I think this is one the fans really have gotten fired up for recently. You know, Minnesota's not coming here every year. Wisconsin's not coming up here every year. But I almost think that the fans are getting more fired up when Denver comes here than Wisconsin was coming here by the end. And I think this weekend's already sold out, and it'll be a good atmosphere. And these games are always entertaining. You know, when isn't North Dakota and Denver entertaining? So I'm looking forward to it.
You've got you'll be out of town with the men's. You'll be in town with the men's basketball. The women are out of town against Montana. Is it?
Who knows? They might send me out of town. I don't know.
A lot of people had a choice, but
that's exactly right.
We're not a lot of people.
Thanks, Tim. With the men's team, I think the magic number is right around that 8 wins to get into the conference tournament, and they have 4 home games remaining in this home stretch, including the Montana schools here this weekend. So I think these are critical games on the men's side. Montana's very good. They've got a transfer post from the University of Washington, who I think is going to be in the conversation for Player of the Year
We got
honors.
Carson Shanks.
And North Dakota's got Carson Shanks, and Carson is a better player now than he was the first time when these two teams met. And so it's going to be a battle on Thursday night. It's going to be a battle on Saturday. Montana State, even though they've struggled, they're not like you would think a struggling team. They've got the pieces to beat you. And so North Dakota's going to have to be good. And they've struggled at home a little bit, trying to find whatever feeling it is they need to get wins at home. And so, this is a big one. If North Dakota can pick up 2 wins here this weekend, that puts them right in the picture to get into the conference tournament.
Tom, is it be-all, end-all for the women at Montana State?
It really looks like it's coming down to that game on Thursday night in Missoula. Just because I don't know if anybody other than North Dakota can give them a really good run the rest of the way here. And that's a real big game, and I think the thing that stacks up on UND's side here is this is a really veteran team that's played in big games that were major contributors through the run last year. I think that's going to pay off on Thursday.
I think Brewer said they're starting to get it, or they've gotten it, where they maybe thought before that we're North Dakota, we were in the NCAA tournament last year, we show up, you fall down. Doesn't happen that way, and I think they're starting to get it. And the baseball team starts this weekend at Arkansas.
Feels like baseball weather, doesn't it?
Just
10 degrees just
you
makes you want to play
grab
baseball.
A wooden bat and hit a fastball, don't you? Whoa.
SEC baseball, they get fired up down there for that. They'll get great crowds for those games, and they're televised on SEC Network too, so
Good weekend.
It should be very interesting for the baseball team.
They'll know early where they are.